Hello everyone, I'm Extra87 and this is Let's Play Trails Beyond the Horizon part... I don't actually know, I think it's 28, but it may be more than that, or a lesser number. It's definitely 20-something. In the previous video, we entered into the night phase of Calvard's Longest Day. You thought we were done? Wrong. We gotta go greet everyone visiting. Anything else we need to do? Anything we need to do up here? We already listened to the radio, right? We did our interim report where they failed me. They said, "No, you don't get an S rank. You suck. We hate you." Nothing I'm not used to hearing. Where? Oh yeah, but didn't we get like an accessory? Was that any good? The gladiator headband. So CP hasn't been as much of an issue in this game as it has been in, because really it was Daybreak 1, you had no fucking CP. Daybreak 2, I feel like you had a bit more CP, but you had no fucking boost gauge. You're just constantly, please, just a nugget of a boost gauge, just a fucking crumb of boost gauge. That's you the entire game, and now it seems a bit more balanced, at least, well, Lane's gone now. I was gonna say you have multiple ways to increase your boost gauge, but it's back to just being Anyez. Let me see, what is, because have we gotten everyone's default crafts yet? Okay, you're still missing one. You're missing your S craft. You're missing something. I'm trying to think if this is something new, or just something from the old games you don't have yet. I don't know, I know you did have a lot of crafts. But yeah, I mean, I remember the steel one, or the, you know, this one where you swipey swipe, AoE one, and this one were all in the previous game, so I think this is going to be new. You're still missing one. But the only one that looks like it could be a possible boosty boy would be whatever Rosette gets here. What is this? A Holy Bloom? Yeah, Holy Bloom. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, I mean, we use Anyez a lot. Because, well, I guess, I mean, she's a pretty good character in that, like, she fills the archetype of, like, emergency heal. Of, like, a mulligan, which is, like, the only, you know, the only way you're really dying is if, like, multiple characters die at once. Or you get, like, wiped or something, and he offers a way to kind of save against that. Yes, just like we talked about before. Right, okay, I'll try and speak with my dad. Whatever falls will be up to you. At the end of the day, her feelings come first. If that isn't something good, you understand then. I think I know who's on the other side of the line. That's be a real ass to butt in. So anyway, how's it going, Paulette? You're not getting any good luck from me, mister. What do you expect to convince my dad through the power of well wishes? That's the spirit. Anyway, I still have work to do, so... I mean, okay. Frankly, whether or not he's actually good at racing should not have any impact on whether or not he gets to be the father of his child. I'm not saying that's what they're saying, but that's kind of like... At least that's what he seems to think. I'm not going to necessarily say Paulette and them are acting like that, but... Maybe Victor a little bit. Maybe Victor's like, well, if you can't win 25 seasons of F1 in a row, or what's it called? Z1 in a row, then you can't actually make up for your mistakes. I'm only getting treated to a free meal as a +1, but man, is it delicious. Thinking back, Mr. Rocksmith did mention being a long-time customer of this place. One of his favorite spots, and it took all this time for me to actually try it out. So I'm an admirer of his I am. All that time I vitalized Mr. Rocksmith, I never knew his go-to spot was just a hole in the wall, gym. It wasn't the way I expected to find out either. There's still so much for me to learn about him. Been a while since Mr. Rocksmith dropped by. Last time I heard, he was snuck in here at the previous presidential election. Man was laughing his loss off. Time marches on whether you like it or not and all that. Glad he's doing okay for himself since, well, I mean... I guess I don't actually know how long he was president for. Because I kind of remember like when he got introduced in I think he's referenced the first time in Sky 2. I don't think they mentioned him in Sky 1. It was kind of like this vibe of... Because I kind of felt like there was going to be... He's not fucking leaving. Like, that's his approach to elections. Especially when they set up the whole thing of him creating a secret service.
Whoops.
Like a personal... I don't... Oh, they're over here. Okay, the new area. You know, him starting the Rocksmith agency and everything. But then he kind of got, like, introduced more and he's, like, a bit of a goof. But it was still kind of like... He might be the type that's like, I'm going to contest the election or rig it so that I'll never lose. And thought maybe that would be some of the conflict in the Calvert arc. But he just kind of apparently somehow lost while winning the World War in one day. They're like, we don't give a fuck about that. I feel like that's a situation where you should get to do over your election. If while you're a lame duck president, you start and win the World War and like with basically no casualties, you should get another shot. They should write that in the Constitution. There should at least be like a plebiscite of like, should we give this dude another shot? When will it end? Never brought this much work home before. It's all because of them shifting that blasted rocket launch forward. Can't keep me from having dinner with Harry. Finishing this like my life depends on it. Wow, Mr. Hawker, you're the coolest. Harry said he can't wait to eat with you too. Did he really? Well, then that settles it. Mr. Hawker's going full steam ahead. Tendinitis be damned. Deadline's this week. You gotta be kidding me. Overlaps with the rocket launch. I promise sheet unmarked and we go watch the broadcast. Wow, Daddy, talking and working at the same time. You're amazing. Thanks, Mark. I swear I'll get this workload over and done with. Daddy and Mr. Hawker both look really busy. I'm gonna cheer them on. Go, go, go. Fight, fight, fight. Kill those Word documents. Murder those spreadsheets.
Pick something already. He's seen ya. Pick something already.
Borders bread pudding. I could make some bread pudding or some hashed beef. I could also not
He's
do
seen
that.
ya. Pick something already. He's seen ya.
Oh yeah, this way. Where, oh no, are they upstairs and I just walked past them? Maybe they're on the roof? I don't know, the icon's misleading because it looks like it's like outside of the building and to the... Maybe that one is? Yeah, I kind of forgot about the important people up here. That monster was... Where's that? Ah, forgive me, Mr. Arkwright. My thoughts have me slightly preoccupied. Today was as long as it was arduous. It would seem I am tad exhausted. Can't blame you. Barely even got back from Lord before things started hitting the fans left and right. Fingers crossed we can take it a little easier tomorrow. And yet here you are, preparing to head straight back outside. How very true to form, Mr. Arkwright. I plan on turning in for the night myself. Do try not to stay up too late. I'm guessing my theory on the monster is one of two things. A, the kind of straightforward monster had something to do with Rosette becoming a brain in a jar, or like her family being killed or something, or it's like maybe something Marduk created and is out roaming around, like it's something that's either like a robotic in nature or is like genetically engineered. I believe I shall turn in and relax for the night. Do try not to stay up too late, Mr. Arkwright. Good work today, Firo. Zeros? Fuck. I was going for a wolf. I didn't have time, though. Likewise, Catra. Will you be stargazing tonight as well? Yeah, we can start getting ready after I finish up with your maintenance. Been pretty gung-ho about that for a while now. Is it an assignment the professor gave you a while back, right? Or it's for an assignment. She wants you to observe the conjunction between the sun, moon, and Septian planets. We do know about planets. Of course, calendar-wise, that won't be until next month in late August. There's something idyllic about it happening so close to humanity's first manned rocket launch, though. Well, I'm glad you're excited. Just don't work yourself so hard you end up sick on the big day. I know. You can be a real mother hen sometimes, Van. Conjunction isn't until late August, so there's still plenty of time to finish Grant's assignment. But with the upcoming rocket launch just around the corner, I'm feeling a little restless. I need to stay on top of my observations so that I can get the best possible data on the day of. These astronomical observations have long been conducted with professors in Basel as well. Theo will endeavor to assist Katra with his, quote, assignment, unquote. Woof. Fuck. You must be excited to Stargaze too, huh, buddy? Roof. He's too good. Where'd I put my Gloria movie pamphlet? Is that where the photo of Nina Ishina is? You helped, though she may look a little different than your stage play version. Them rehearsing at a costume day was already amazing, so the actual performance should be a smash hit for sure. Wow, I can't wait. Oh, I better go study from the theater etiquette. I was thinking of letting Yume borrow my Gloria movie pamphlet. I'm excited to see the stage play version. But Nina's a super pretty Sheena. Once Fairy lets you see her pamphlet, I'm gonna show Mommy too. Damn, Paulette's already been replaced. I don't know where that dot is. Oh, it's right here. Oh yeah, you exist. I forgot. Remember you turned into a demon? Did everyone do anything with that? What's up, you heading out? Oh, I get it. To pick up Anya's B-Day present, right? Need me to tag along? Apparently you can barely handle your childhood sweethearts without tripping face first. Keep your unsolicited advice to yourself, thanks. Just trying to get something halfway decent. Wouldn't want her to burst into tears. I mean, I'd be, well, I wouldn't say I'm okay with that, but if Van sabotages and reveals himself to just be a normal dude and not some idealized figure, then that would be good. Maybe that's the reaction you should be gunning for. Yeah, keep yucking it up. And here I was planning to invite you for a few drinks to celebrate our first day back on the job. Don't think you're off the hook, though. I'm dying to see what you got pushing 30 can slam down. Yeah, pushing 30. In the most literal sense of the word, I suppose. He is closer to 30 than not 30. Anyone up here? So there's also you guys. Let's do you guys first. See what the bros are chatting about. My word, such a smoky high-class aroma. You procured this vintage from Northumbria, correct? During a brief visit at the end of the war, yes. It pairs perfectly with chocolate or a good cigar. That I would love to try. Look who's talking it up a storm. I did you two are old friends. We get along swimmingly, despite our differing avocations. Our previous get-together at Longlaw turned into quite the carousal, in fact. You and I worked our way through a bevy of the finest Eastern liquors right up until morning. We drank as though our livers were yet young. Your attendant gave you quite the reprimanding, did he not? So, in case you were wondering why Regard wasn't in the last game, apparently he was getting fucking smashed. Shame on me for getting Cody wrapped up in our little escapade. I should go for a spoil of the mood. I wanted to feel a little left out, though. Mr. Rocksmith and I partake in these drinking sessions from time to time. Do hope the two of us can do it the same someday, once you've reached old age yourself. Just how long do you plan to live? Actually, scratch that. I can see it happening. I mean, I guess he's gonna live long enough. I can tell that Brigard has been indulging himself quite a bit, judging by the state of his room. Quiet farmstead life suits you well enough, but perhaps I could stand to learn from his youthful exuberance. First impressions, Chloe? Or Chloe? See, she's actually should be Chloe, but I'm so used to just saying Chloe that... About 3 times cleaner than expected, courtesy of the good people of Montmar, most likely. Still, I'm not sure we can look past the fine layers of dust here and there, the clothes she stuffed under the bed. Dust is, like, good, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Who fucking cares? I'd give her a 58. Hey, a whole 2 points short of not failing. Now, can we please give these surprise room inspections a rest? Wait, it was a 58 2 points short of not... Oh, 2 points short of not failing. Okay, yeah. I read it as 2 points over. And I was like, that seems like an awfully low score to still be passing. And why would the passing grade be a 56? That's so random. Even 60 is pretty fucking low. I mean, how long has it been since all three of us are together like this? Let's just hang out and chat it up. Not so fast. How's your high-rise apartment looking? All good, of course. I had it tidied up earlier today. Judith? Just a slip of the tongue. Move on already. It'd be a shame to interrupt the family bonding. Don't abandon me! Oh, would you look at the time? Probably should be off soon. You got something going on? Just a little meeting on the itinerary. Wouldn't do to be tardy, so I best get myself ready. It's late at night. No rest for the wrinkled, I guess. Damn, Vane, you can't be saying that shit. As for that high rise, be sure to give it a good combing. Yes, Mother. I'll be back to you at a later date. Why can't you two just leave me alone? The travel menu is now accessible. Oh, God. Just who did she learn all this slovenliness from? I can only lay the blame about efficient mothering. You don't have to get all clinically depressed about it. This place may be halfway decent. We can easily chalk that up to Victor and them keeping an eye out. Depending on what Chloe reports back to me, I just might have to give Judith another round of grandmotherly guidance. That's guidance is the name of her paddle. Save me, boss. What do you expect me to do about it? I mean, I think it's pretty clean. I don't even see no dust. I don't even really think she's been living here long enough for there to be that much dust. No, I'm the kingpin of the underworld. I bet you guys didn't know that. I've been catching glimpses of a black cat here and there for a while now. Wait a minute, is it out to cross in front of me? Not happening. The moment it tries, I'll swerve the other way right then and there. No pesky little Grimmelkin's gonna control my fate. What did it say about a person to try that hard brute forcing their way around a superstition? I'm just saying she should have been the kingpin. Sorry for stressing you guys out. My head was just so jumbled up, I didn't know what to do. Come on, you've apologized more than enough. What matters is everything turned out alright. So, have you sorted out your feelings? Yes, thanks to you guys, but still, are we really gonna do this? Like, can we really blow up the company's headquarters? Is that okay? Would that make us morally bad? As are we ever. I say it's high time with you prop its potential up for the world to see. You're striking back in a way no one else can. Every bit of my weight behind you, of course. Alright, if we're taking this shot, we need to aim for the momentum-crippling hole in Vegas sales. Are you out of your mind? There's no way we can pull that off. They're untouchable. Not from this bomb, they aren't. I'm just saying, that's the energy we need to make our mark with. Remember, last year, the way you took your idle dream and barreled ahead with it no matter how hopeless everyone said it was? I think it was a throwback to the Lulu of then. In which case, you won't even make so much of it off the ground unless you pull yourself together. Yeah, you're right. There's one thing I'm good at, it's going big and not going home. Alright, girls, let's do this! Yeah. And then they become terrorists who kill the president because they inconvenience them. But they're not like actually, they don't really care about all that politics stuff. And then like the Civil War happens and then they like use their mech to try and help the evil people win. Because, I don't know, as long as somebody wins, it's okay. This is gonna be a crunch like no other. We need to write a new song ASAP, then shoot and release a music video for it tomorrow. That sound good to you? Bring it on. It's time to show the world what With You can really do, even if it means pulling an all-nighter. Leave the music video's release publicity and concept design to me. It'll be sink or swim, but I have a plan on how to promote this. I mean, if it's sink or swim, you could maybe give it like a week. Few days, I guess, as long as you get it out before the launch.
Out on another day of hard work, huh?
And she didn't even look up to know who we were. Let's see, today I need to get tomatoes and zucchini. Is everything okay, Harry? You're all roughed up. I'm totally fine. These are just scratches, no biggie. Nothing a future astronaut like me can't handle. Look, Harry, astronauts are part of the aerospace force, which means you have to be in the military first. Was joining the army part of your plan? I mean, I knew that. It's not like there's any wars coming up, so what's the big deal anyway, right? I mean, there may not be one come. Well, you don't have to worry because the world's gonna end or something, but there might be a war in 10 years. You never know. Or I guess I don't know. What's the age of conscription in Calvard? I mean, probably I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 10 or some shit, based on their workplace laws or their child labor laws in the non-existent form of. Even if there is one, I'll survive at 100%. Unbelievable. Can't you dust off your brain for even a second? I mean, nobody's died in a war in Zemuria in like quite some time. Honestly, probably since before this kid was born. Tina's in a bad mood for some reason. What's the girl got tied up in a knot? I mean, come on, she's the one who gets to be named after a hero. One more word and I'll knock your block off. Quit flying off the handle. Tina gets crazy mad whenever I bring up her name. But what if it's the same as a hero of the revolution? Heck, I'm jealous. Well, honestly, I probably wouldn't want to be named after the hero of the revolution. You know how many other Sheenas there probably are out there? Probably gets like tiresome. Like you kind of feel like you lose your sense of uniqueness. Handler's just next door, so he eats with a. Right again. Apparently, I still can't read. He eats dinner with us whenever his dad comes home late, which is always. A lot of the time, we'll even take baths at our place and sleep over for the night. And wow, boys don't have a care in the world, do they? Makes me want to punch them sometimes. Hell yeah, girl. You know, I heard from one of my customers that Eddie's opened up a shop of his own somewhere else. He's a mobile vendor operating out of a car, apparently, and I think he hasn't breathed a word about it to me. That boy always thumbed up his nose at our general store, but it seems the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Personally, I'm thrilled, but saying as much would only fire his rebellious streak up. Suppose I'll have to keep secret tabs on him from afar in a doting, motherly way, of course.
Looking is always free, you know.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's free, though.
Come again.
And who knows, don't give them too much longer. They'll get fucking charged for that, too. Well then, things are sure to get hectic over that project such and such, so I need to figure out what to have in stock this weekend. Getting just the right quantities is no easy task. Odds are Eddie's struggling with the same thing right about now. No matter what new hurdles he faces, I'll be there keeping secret tabs on him. Hush, hush, hush. Oh, she's been weirdly on edge. Wonder if something's going on.
Now where?
Probably mad that we didn't pick up them G tokens.
Now where?
There should be G tokens here, by the way. Just gonna let that be known. We'll be jotting that down when we file our complaint at the video game criminal court.
The goddess of the sky watches over us always.
I met those wonderful clergymen at the Edith Cathedral today. And that's not all. He'll be coming straight over to lead a special class tomorrow. I just know everyone's going to be surprised. Oh, it has me a buzz with excitement. If it is changing the water for the flowers, I need to prepare for tomorrow's class. It has me a buzz with excitement. Ah, forgive me. I was just reading a letter from the cathedral. Aye, is it this late already? Hours certainly do fly, don't they? Ain't often you see Father Nikolai looking so grave. Probably not the time to be poking into that, though. I'll just leave him be for now. Nah, man. Fucking spill the deets. Time to write my daily journal entry. Such is my regular routine, a way of expressing gratitude for the goddess for another day passed in peace and tranquility. Yes, for nothing else, we must live each and every one to its fullest. Every remaining one. I think that's what his letter was. It's like, you got fucking, I don't know, 180 days to live. Alright, I took some days off starting tomorrow. You guys ain't got no utensils? You just... I mean, I guess that's... Is that bread? That's... I can't tell what that's supposed to be. Because I guess you could raw dog that. Because at first I thought it was like, supposed to be like a steak or something, but... Why all of a sudden? And starting tomorrow, you'll be home for the rest of the week then. I had a rocket launch announcement as the city in a festive mood. A little vacation seemed to be in order. Or so the younger folk at work rationalized. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. Oh my, is that right? In that case, why don't we spend some more time together as a family? About that. I actually have a school trip this weekend, an educational visitation it's called. You do? Well, that's awfully short notice. It is kind of short notice. Let's hear your own plans then, while we're on the subject. Dad's actually willing to take me seriously now. Maybe I should talk to him about the student council trip too or student council too on top of the school trip? For all that, I need to get over myself. And we're giving 50% on things. Yep, we're strictly a 51% man from here on out. I suppose we should sort out everyone's schedules while we have the chances. That said, Curtis is behaving rather strangely. Could that have happened at school? The whole city caught up in the festive air. Had my hopes set on some quality family time. I suppose Curtis fucking hates me because I was a dick or something. He's at that age where he prefer to hang out with his own friends. So be it. Zoe and I could use the weekend to ourselves. Yep, got a lot of radio to listen to. Gotta really catch up on the weather, traffic reports, you know. All the premium entertainment that keeps you putting one step in front of the other. Keep opening your eyes in the morning. Keep taking them breaths and not just praying to the goddess to end it all.
Allow me to assist.
And you know what they say, the goddess provides to those who wish, which is why I bought this
I hope
gun.
to see you again. Allow me to assist. I hope to see you again.
You have anything new? I didn't actually see anything new there, but... Kasara went out again. I can only hope she doesn't come home late. She managed to make some friends at school, though, so I'm willing to overlook it a little. Especially since she had to pick pockets just to keep her stomach full before coming here. I'd alone makes me glad my dad pulled her out of that life, even if it was half by force. Would it have killed him to do it more officially, though? She went from street rat to housemaid in the blink of an eye, practically. This is starting to make more of an effort to force herself outside since Kisara came to live here. But if you ask me, she's already given back to us in plenty of ways. I can tell she's been wrestling with something lately, though. Hopefully she'll grow comfortable enough to confide in us about it. Me going out today went pretty okay, actually. It was just the one house call, but I spoke to people I didn't know and I fixed what needed fixing. Made them happy, and that made me happy too. I'll have to kick it up a notch tomorrow. Never thought I'd see Rebecca so optimistic. Might have to start calling her an ex-shut-in, though that's a strong might. I mean, you can be a shut-in and still occasionally leave. Scent probably pretty fucking good. The question is, does it actually work 90% of the time? Because I don't know, because it used to be our coin bullet was like almost guaranteed they'd almost always target Van. And it feels like it hasn't been quite as consistent. Still probably worth getting. Where would we put it? But it gave 4 wind and 2 water, I think. Oh, wrong button.
It's so scary outside.
That is true. That is very true. 4 wind, 2 water. Okay. So let me think for a second. Put on the old thinking noggin. I don't think we really need wind on anything for Van, right? Well, this one's not bad. Well, no. It's it's your own arts. And what about down here? I mean, 50 CP after battle is kind of, I guess could be, I mean, if I did random battles, that would be kind of decent. Oh, there's leg bust or like leg breaker. Okay, so it's on a different line. They didn't get rid of it because we were looking at it earlier and didn't see it here, but it's down here. It may have always been down here, but that's actually kind of worth it if we could get it. Hack, so upgraded version of leg breaker, leg breaker. The leg breaker barrage is completely different. It's just shard strikes, which who fucking cares? But yeah, so leg breaker, 3 mirage, 4 time. Can't get that now, but that's probably worth getting. This is the only thing we have that gives mirage. And your other slots on Earth. We kind of want this, but that's going to be a while before we get it. Here's a, so can I unlock this slot?
I can have...
No. Okay then.
maintenance or modifications.
I'll go ahead and buy it.
Come again, if you want.
Allow me to assist.
Trading. We need 2 actions to make an
hope to
action.
see you again.
It's so scary outside.
Guess I should make 4 then.
Come again,
so we can have 2 action
you
2s.
want.
Allow me to assist.
I'm kind of surprised you can make these already though. Because usually you can't, like, you can trade up into them, but only stuff that's available at that point
I
in the
hope
game.
to see you again. Allow me to assist.
With like maybe some exceptions.
I hope
They
to
use
see
all
you
my U
again.
materials. I didn't realize it was using that many, but why'd you guys fuck up my party? What, nobody said you guys were invited to the party? No,
Let's do
we're
this.
not gonna fish inside their home. Oh, okay, doesn't matter right now. I don't know. Get a few
Come
slots
again,
for
If
Rizzy.
you want.
Okay, sweet. I'll endeavor to use Rosette during our next combat section, or next, party section, because I don't actually know if we're gonna... Like, presumably at some point we'll switch perspectives to some of the other characters. Because I still don't really know, like, how much of that there is. The fact that we've stayed as Van for so long makes me think that it's more... Like, it's not like an equal split, it's more like... Maybe 60% Van, 40% the others, but... Or maybe even less. Are you ever going back to your room? It's not my fault, that spider in there was ginormous. Coming from a girl who used to stand up to anybody who bullied me. Yeah, but you weren't bullied by spiders, idiot. How'd you end up being the arachnophobe here? I don't know, I just did. Your bullies weren't trying to crawl on my fucking head at night. Lay eggs in my brain. They don't do that. Well, you don't know. You remember we used to sleep in the same bed together? I mean, way back when we were kids, yeah? Well, we're not doing that today. You're sleeping on the floor. I'm commandeering this building. There we go. Almost time to close up shop for the day. I've been feeling like there's a cat lurking nearby for a while now. Not that I've actually seen it or anything. Maybe it's just my imagination. I got a few people? Maybe just the... Oh, yeah, we didn't talk to Jin. time things finally settled down here, I think I'll fix some stew for dinner after closing up shop. Personal recipe calls for a secret stock, you see. One so mouthwateringly, even Victor sings his praises. And you ain't getting a single grubby finger on it, Van. I never even asked, and that just got me a little curious. I figured I said anything. Couldn't really keep the shop open too long today, so if there's anything special, you need to say the word.
More candy?
Extra,
Again?
extra. Rich
Get out of
butterscotch.
trouble now.
Yeah, that went fairly quickly, all things considered. We could... I'm not going to read the thing now, but... We actually are going to go, as you will have probably noticed by the length of the video, we're going to go a little bit longer. Because I've got time to record, like... Well... Maybe I could do 3. I'm just going to do 2 longer videos. I don't think I quite have enough time to do 3 full videos, so I'll do 2 longy boys. We'll go about an hour or so. Van made his way towards the main thoroughfare to take a bus to another district. Somebody's... it's creepy cat. You following me here from Chardin? I could tell someone was on me back then. May as well go have a look-see.
Might be a good idea to do a shard search.
Oh, I gotta do that now.
Now where?
I was like, I could talk to the people. Maybe they're lying to me. Maybe I don't get to go talk to other NPCs.
Looks like the cat turned a corner here. Search time.
Come, demon, to where the bell tolls. Oh, brother. Points for flair, I guess.
Search time.
Where does the bell toll? We ran this direction. Is there a perch bell here? I mean, bell makes me think roof. Okay, there's a church bell up there, but I don't know how to fucking get there.
Search time.
Or like a ladder?
Search time.
Got. I'm here where the bells ring, man. Oh, sorry, can't meet up. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
You ain't who I'm looking for. This thing's really giving me the runaround.
I mean, he didn't run this direction,
Where?
so I was...
Search time. Well, well, well.
Well, I mean, this is what I was trying to do.
Dead end, Miss Kitty Cat.
I was trying to come over here.
Okay, this game of cat and mouse has gone on for long enough. Let's hear your request. I'm all ears. Yorda Eldarion?
Okay, so she wouldn't turn. I was kind of like, when did she could turn
That
into a cat?
obvious?
But like she had like a shadow powers. I kind of forgot.
Let me guess. The cat gave me away. Guess I dropped one too many hints.
Well, no. Well, it was dramatic irony because we kept seeing that you were following us around. I guess actually I thought it was the other one, but
Nah, you were being pretty cautious, all told. And in your position, you can never be too careful.
if anyone was going to contact us, it would be you of the two.
After all, in this world, you never know who you can trust. Best to be on your toes around a bad apple like me, right?
I will say though,
Yeah,
for a
you
second,
Sure are rotten to the core. Not. You're too much of a do-gooder for me to buy that.
all right, somebody fucking said it. Because for a second though, I was like, when it referred to him as demon, like that's like what Celeste always calls him, or like that sounds like something she would call him. But as far as I know, she can't turn into a cat. That's the Shadow Eater?
Anyway,
Should be
thanks for
eating
coming
shadows?
or whatever. Not that I would have given a crap if you ignored me.
Mm-hmm.
So, mind hearing me out?
Of course. What did you think I followed your kitty's trail for? Besides, I already gave you my sales pitch, remember?
Nope.
For now, you can just kick back, relax, and munch on the finest sweets in the capital while we do our thing. Once the Oathbreaker's back, you're free to put in some 4 SPGs with me. I'd happily take them on. Lay it on me. Just keep in mind, the nature of the job might impact whether I accept or not.
Okay, though my request is pretty straightforward. I want to tag along while you do your work. Your 4SPG thing, I mean.
Dang, Rosette. You're gonna lose your fucking spot immediately.
Can I do that for tonight? I'll even help out with fights and stuff if you want.
Hey, this might sound weird, but that's it. Just okay, and off we go. The emotionless girl to party member pipeline. If I were you, I'd have said get out of my face. The way I see it, this ain't no different from bringing on a temp. Your pay's getting cancelled out by the 4 SPG fee, which, by the way, I don't want to hear any griping about. Capiche? Whatever. Oh, and you stop by the cops. If you're stopped by the cops, I'll come up with some excuse. You'd better. Actually, for my peace of mind, let's practice. Hey, what are you two doing out so late at night? Oh, my uncle just came to pick me up. Mom and Dad are real mean to me, so I ran away from home. How's that? Okay, cool. You've done this before. Wait, why not gonna be your uncle? You make me like, I don't know, an older cousin? Maybe? I mean, uncles can be any age. Seriously? Okie dokie. Anything for you, cuz? Ejecto seat, cuz? Nope, changed my mind. Alright, got a mountain of questions for her about the garden. I'm also curious where her brother's at. But for now, we can focus on checking the other districts like I'd planned. Though, with her coming along for the ride, let's try and get this done quick. Something on my face? No, then stop staring, weirdo. However, she will be unable to take part in any excursions to the Grim Garden. Okay. About Yorda's shard search. Yorda can use her shadow ability to perform an even more precise shard search. This allows both herself and Van to find more Grim tokens than usual, so take the time to actively search for them. Okay, damn. But they're like, you fucking bum. Go start picking up change off the side of the road. Okay, only Riverside is currently accessible. Additional connection events are available.
Out of curiosity, any reason you ditched the hoodie?
'Cause it makes me stick out. Duh. Black jackets in summer don't
Yep,
exactly
definitely
go together.
blends in.
Why? You like what you see, Uncle?
Girl, you are a child. Cut that crap out. And don't call me uncle.
Isn't she like the same age as Anya's? Maybe she's young? I thought her and Nyx were supposed to be 16, but I don't really see much of a difference, you know, like a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old personally, so what's with the attitude? The gal's on the top cat of the old town. She likes to keep an eye on the things happening here. I could get a read on that shadow cat of yours, assumed it was hostile. But now I feel bad. Can I make it up to you with a tasty treat next time? Stone cold. Don't take it personally. She's always been one too proud to bend. Mm-hmm. Only makes sense she'd be on guard. I do kind of like getting a tag-along partner. I did kind of, well, I did not think Yorda would be joining us as like a tag-along partner immediately, but based on the intro cutscene, it seemed fairly likely she would team up with us, because her brother's like seems to be doing evil shit and she's not on board with it. So there's going to be like some sort of push-pull relationship there. I feel like I've been catching glimpses of a black cat here and there for a while now. Wait a minute, is it out to cross in front of me? Not happening. The moment it tries, I'll swerve the other way. Where do I even start with this lady? What happens if we come back to the place? Swallows are sleeping. Isn't this... And Victor's like, God damn it, you brought another fucking child to my place. I don't have any more rooms for you to rent, man. There's that closet up there, I guess. You probably already looked into it a bit, but welcome to Montmart, my source of room and board. Hunger, you can have him whip something up quick and simple. I'm good. Hey, okay. Hiya, new girl. Yeah, you can't just be grabbing people like that. What's this kid's deal? Ain't the owner's granddaughter and future poster girl of the bistro. I'm Yume. You look really cool. What's your name? Yorda. You have to be a real weirdo to think I'm cool. But you are. Your clothes are black and stylish, and the way your hair's got blue stripes mixed in with the purple, super chic. Really? Well, I think your hair's a pretty color too. And the badge, star patches, and scrunchie are snazzy touches. Thanks. Scrunchie and patches from a mommy, and the badge I got from Van. Now you mention it, yeah. I saw it in a trinket shop in the 4th district. And what an honor to have my gifts ranked above the old grumps. Don't get too big for those britches, you delinquent tenant. Bringing more children here. Hey, how you don't sneak up behind people? Mommy, Grandpa. Just a moment now. You're a friend of Van's, right? Yume seems fond of you too. Won't you let us treat you to a meal? Save yourself the trouble. I'm not even hungry anyway. Besides, I'm not sure I can handle how cozy and homey it is in here. Sorry, but it kind of makes me want to hurl. Whatever's in the menu sounds delicious though, so I'm sure it's a great place and all that. Hurl? Well, I don't mean to be pushy, but you shouldn't count yourself out before even trying. Carmel Carmel a la Montmart. Quit whining and digging already. Oh, lucky, I want some too. Grandpa's pudding's the best. You're gonna love it. Alright, you're full of sweet tooth yourself. But hey, if you're not gonna take the freebie, you can wait outside while I do. Sound good? You already made the thing, so fine, I'll eat it, but only as a paying customer. Nope, won't hear a word of it. Go and take a seat at the table here. I'm bringing an iced cafe au lait. 2 on the house, too. And our max issue. No, that counts as food. Fuck. No, we ate something. Whatever. Hey, Yorda, how'd you like Grandpa's pudding? Super tasty, right? I've had worse, I guess. Boo, no line. I saw when you tried to hide your face. That had written all over it. It did not. What's this girl's deal? It's Yume for you, and Enforcer ain't got nothing on her. That pudding made me sleepy. Hey, Yorda, come hang out again, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth. Do I like an on-call playmate? Whatever, I guess. Yeah, I would have more issue with the fact that she thinks you need to remind you to brush your teeth. They sure rolled up the red carpet for this girl, huh? Yeah, it's kind of a little weird. Must be a real special case. Then again, I guess I got a free meal for being one myself. Man, it was delicious, though. I should bring my sister here next time we get a chance. They're both brother-sister pairs, huh? Guess sharing the stuff you like really is a sibling thing. I mean, I think it's just a good dessert. I don't think being a sibling has anything to do with it. They sure rolled up the red carpet for this girl here. Would you like a refill in your cafe? I'm good now, thanks. Remember I said I'm fussing over some snot-nosed kid who just took a verbal dump in this place. Montmart's doors are open to anyone and everyone, no exceptions. Having Van in tow tells me you got your fair share of tricky circumstances, but I'd love for you to stop by again, maybe during lunch next time. If I feel like it. Yeah, okay, I guess that does make a little more sense why they would be extra inviting, is the assumption that if they're tagging along with Van, they're in some trouble. I have a little something to bring up to my dad after we close up. Giving you what a taste of Montmart has him in a good mood, so it should work out just fine. Looks everybody as crabby to me as before to me. Yeah, well, that's just his resting face. Man's only easy to read when it comes to Yume. Alright, take you upstairs. This is our base, Arkrad Solutions office. Nobody asked. Would you forget something here? I'm not about to hang around and chat with your friends, so don't get any funny ideas. Well, you say that, but I see an exclamation point up there. Like, what are connection events, by the way? So just 2? Oh, Aaron and Nina? I guess. Who hasn't gotten one yet? Catra hasn't gotten one? We did the first 3 were Fairy. It was Fairy. Then there was one with Fairy. We went rock climbing with Fairy. It was the one with Fairy. Ember Guard. I don't remember what the other one. And the second batch was the one with Judith, Elaine, and Agnes. Did Rosette get one in the first section? I don't think so. Oh, it was Yume. It was Yume in the first one, so we still need one for Rosette. Need one for Catra. Or like, you know, the main party members.
Shoot.
Okay.
Wrong way.
Okay, so they just don't even let me try it? Alright. How about it? View's not half bad, right? You can even see Trion Tower over that a ways. You're overhyping still. I guess it is pretty. We saw the fucking world end here once, kind of. The ship just decided to land right smack on us of all the places in the city. You might say that wasn't like the world ending. Yeah, but we died, so the world ended. So it was a world ending event. I never even came over here earlier. Public bathhouse, huh? Whoa. That's one heck of a mural. Girl living here in Old Town, Druid. Blows my mind every time. It's a whole nother level compared to the backstreet scribbles you sometimes see. Why bring me here? I forgot to come here earlier. I just figured I wanted to freshen up after all that walking around as a cat earlier. Like, she wasn't the cat. She was controlling the cat. I'm not even that dirty. I mean, the alleyways and gaps I slipped through were, but still. But like, she wasn't the cat there, because the cat faded into nothingness and then she was hiding behind the alleyway. Speaking of which, is that all part of your shadow abilities too? I'm still practicing, but yeah. Teleportation's crazy enough, but transformation... Oh, so she's supposed to have been the cat? Talk about an all-purpose superpower? Let me guess though, the whole experience gave you a feline fear of water? I'm not big on the idea of being in there with total strangers is all. But if you're so desperate, then go nuts. I'll just wait out here. Don't be like that. Think of it as a chance to get to know each other better. Besides, what goes to summer better than bass? Plus the milk gelato they serve after it's tops. Well, if you're gonna get all pushy about it, then I guess I can let you treat me. In we go then. Van, you're forgetting something. Okay, never mind. They paid for it. Whew. I was gonna say, I don't think we have 500 Mira. Man, oh man, as I hit the spot, digging it right over the bath elevates these flavors to an all-time high. Man, this is plain humble milk gelato we're talking about. Simple as best, never felt so true. It is pretty tasty. You haven't eaten a bite. And that Lola thing you mentioned, told me to try wasn't too shabby either. Now we're getting somewhere. You made us have the makings of a budding sauna sage in you yet. So what really matters is that you got to warm up a little. Save the corny lines. Forgot to ask though. We're about to do a lap around the city, right? I'll just work us into a sweat again, so why even bother with the bath? We're not gonna be running that fast. You know you can take more than one, right? Quit looking at me like I'm the freak here. I mean, she's kinda got a point. You shouldn't be getting baths that often. You can have like 2 a day. I think that's like the max. Now newly refreshed, the 2 prepared to depart from the bathhouse. Well, someone's all geared up, heading out again already, huh? How many years is it gonna take for you to come back this time? Wish we could call it overstatement, but we both know how self-indulgent these trips of mine are. Curios, antiques, even the occasional bedraggled rarity. So long as there's one to gain, I'll chase a rumor wherever it leads, as long as it's away from my children. You make it sound cool, but really you're just living for nobody but yourself. Oh, but that's just it. We've only one life to live after all. Yeah, but you had kids, so you kind of like died at that point. At least until they're... I mean, they're mostly adults, but you've been abandoning them since they were kids, so you don't get to use that excuse. As a matter of fact, Anya, I think it's time you start chasing your own dreams. Huh? As parting gift, I'd like you to have this journal I kept while traveling through Remiferia. There's no need to rush, but when and how you use it's entirely your choice to make. Between you and old Huck, the grown-ups in this neighborhood are a real sneaky bunch. But fine, I'll take it. Thanks, Mr. Feelingcoff. Oh, think of it. Anya did say she wanted to visit Remiferia at least once. Still a bit young to be traveling abroad by herself, but with a head on their shoulders that good, maybe it ain't so far-fetched. Yeah, it's not, I mean... Be kind of crazy if she were to, like, I don't know, fly an airship or something. Cross-country. That's one potential regret put to rest. All that remains is to make my preparations in the Blackley district. Ah, yes, I should give Rebecca, Chris, and Kisara some prior notice where I set off. Funny joke, Van. Obviously, I won't do that. And if timing doesn't work out, simply have to leave notice instead. As per, I mean, you could, they're literally like right over there. Except for Kisara, but... I'm just gonna be honest, dude's a fucking deadbeat. And kind of a piece of shit. If that was real life, there's no way you wouldn't be thinking that dude's a piece of shit.
Now where?
Because it'd be like one thing if like, okay, he waited until they're basically adults. They've got a shop to run. Now if he wants to fuck off and constantly go on adventures, I can somewhat understand that, right? But dude's been doing that since apparently they were kids. And I feel like once you have kids, your life is kind of like functionally over. Like you chose to bring new human beings into this world, and they're your number one priority until they're at least adults. And realistically, until one of you are dead. The degree of responsibility and attachment will decrease over time, but...
I apologize for calling you so late. Is now a good time to talk?
We're on the train. No reason not to talk. Sure, no problem. We're just rested up for the day. Much appreciated. I'd like to follow up on the matter we previously discussed. The team in charge of the Garden Project, the Crossbell branch of the Epstein Foundation, contacted me. It seems they successfully secured a route of attack into the second domain of the Grim Garden. That was fast, though I guess it's only natural with a pair of geniuses on staff. You really are well informed. You don't appear to have anyone else present, and we're in no particular hurry. So if you're welcome to address this at whatever time is convenient for you and your group from tomorrow onward. Of course, if you're busy and need to deprioritize, it's perfectly fine too. Well... That's Anya's. I'd like to show a couple people around the place, so we might actually get to it tonight. Kinda busy at the moment though, I'll give you a ring if the thing lines up. Acknowledged. Then if you'll excuse...
Hey, Alti. Where's that Cypher Standard Communication Unit again?
Is that the Mentors?
I just want to give the default settings a quick check before we touch down. It's, Actually, could this wait a moment? I'm in the middle of a call right now.
And then you just hear an explosion.
Oops, sorry. I'll just bug someone else about it. Hey, Crow!
And then you just hear the sound of someone running at Mach 12. I don't recognize that voice. I think I'm piecing the situation together. Well, I'll have you refrain from prying too deeply. In any event, please get in touch if you decide to take over the garden. Goodbye for now. Oh boy, things must be pretty hectic over there. Pretty sure that was an aircraft engine I heard. No doubt they're making their way to on-site right now. I was probably about to go down here too, but I ought to squeeze in some virtual reality work when I can. You'll probably be able to access from any of those remote portals out there. I'm letting the track go for a second. Oh, okay. I will say the soundtrack seems way better than in the last two games. Like, there's been way more moments where I'm like, ooh, that I kind of acknowledge that track is kind of good in the moment. Whereas I felt like in Daybreak 1 and 2, the music just kind of was like in the background. Like, it very rarely would tracks like pop out to me. Whoever said, not smelling anything particularly off, but let's do a quick sweep anyway. Since it's cold here, then what's the point? Sounds like a total waste of time to me. Call it cliche, but leads can slip through the tiniest of cracks. Even if none turns up, got a friendly face in the neighborhood. Want her to drop by? For what, a social call? Doesn't really do your whole tough as nails shtick any favors. A separate note, I haven't actually found this district's portal yet. Hey, good idea to look for it while making our rounds. The Grim Garden second domain has been unlocked. It must be completed during the current patrols? Wait, really? Didn't they just say, hey, you can do it whenever you want? And then they're like, no, you gotta do it right fucking now? Kinda weird.
They're so cute. I can't take it.
Oh, it's that idol group I keep hearing about. Huh. They're not so bad.
Huh. Wouldn't think it was your kind of thing. Want to stick around and watch a bit?
Nah, fuck them. I'm gonna throw tomatoes at them. It's no surprise Vega's this good when everyone's been talking about them. Their dancing and singing are flawless. Even if they hadn't stolen the spot from our girls, it feels like a psyop. Oh, these two people you've never heard of are now the face of the government program and they're super popular all of a sudden? Nah, I don't fucking buy it. Industry plants. The dancing and singing are flawless, but it feels like, I don't know, like they're not totally in sync? What am I saying? They're professionals. I shouldn't think like that. Now that I'm here, I better cheer with all I've got. I mean, professionals can make mistakes. Angie invited me. Everyone's really enthusiastic. The slide performance kind of reminds me of graffiti in a way. Each and every person has given it their all. Compared to them, get over it. Oh, I'm such a gifted genius. Oh, I've got imposter syndrome. Whatever. We love you, Vega! Fuck, we don't. Oh, hello. I didn't expect you to just... Because I presume this is, Sci-Fi. I did not think would just show up as a random NPC first. If it is him, that is incredibly funny.
So this is the fabled idol culture, eh? I hadn't expected it to be quite so...
It's honestly such a goated way to introduce a character who has been mentioned for, like, almost like 2 decades of games now. Who's the Greybeard here? Those are Eastern, if that's any clue.
The vocal quality and choreography on display is above par, and their enthusiasm shines through. But I detect a trace of uncertainty within them. You sense it too, don't you, young man?
Yes, you don't have my eyes, but you have a special nose. Yeah, it comes with the territory when you're newly established. They made a hell of a splash with their debut, and their sights are set on collabing with the space program. I also heard there's some intra-agency discord, but they're hanging in there from the looks of it.
I see. Put another way, their stars alight with vim and vigor, yet dimmed by inner strife and self-doubt. How fascinating. for them, this is but a page in the chapter of life entitled Youth.
You gonna do a haiku for us real quick, partner? Yeah, I thought he was just an old wise guru, but he's just some crusty weirdo hopping on a bandwagon. Definitely feels that way, but I don't think we can judge this book by its cover. Man's got his guard up.
Yeah! Go, Vega! Shake it, shake it, shake it!
Yep. I stand corrected. Weirdo doesn't even begin to describe him. Yeah, an eccentric in every sense of the word. But yeah, that is an incredibly good way to introduce them. Honestly, I don't know if I could ask for a better way to do it.
Had I the time, I would have stayed to catch the other idol group's concert as well. Incidentally, young lady, are you looking to become an idol yourself?
I think I would rather die. I'm guessing you are from around here. You're a tourist or something?
That's right. It's been some time since I've last set foot in Calvard. I'll be leaving Edith after this, though. I only visited this venue to keep pace with what all the young people are into these days. I want kids like you to think of me as a hip and with it party grandpa, you see?
Sure, whatever suits your fancy. Suppose Master lets loose in his own way too. Literally no one's gonna see you like that, but no harm trying to be young at heart, I guess. Now that I've seen things to the end, it's time to go. If Kaede or Kuga found me, I can't imagine how they'd scold me. Huh? Aren't those names? Yeah, they sound Far Eastern to me. Vega, you fucking suck! Industry plants! I realized the day I became a shooting star, there's some resonance hidden within our radiance. Oh yeah! I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. Welcome! We got to talk of the town performance tonight. Vega! Two members are actually professional singers before, so their singing and stage presence are both outstanding. New idols are as rare as shooting stars, so don't miss them.
Anything strike your fancy?
Are they that rare? I mean, if the genre's only existed for a few years, then...
They're so cute. I can't take it.
I can't take it. I gotta do it right now. Brother, no, keep your pants on. No, it's gotta happen right now. Peach mantle was delectable. Those tacos are even more delicious. Now that I'm all filled up, it's time to get to it. Huh? What the heck is that? A living, breathing mascot? Oh my, I can feel someone's eyes on. Isn't it fucked up? So we got this like little 5-year-old girl. Not only is she working, she's apparently working a double. She's working day and night. In the middle of summer in a fucking penguin costume. Zemuria is a hellhole for children. She would literally be dead. I feel someone's eyes on me. You have business with this here penguin? She's just too darn cute. Someone's watching me for some reason. You have business with this here penguin? What is this creature? An illusion? Am I hallucinating things? I've been overthinking things? Nah, man. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes. Country fucking is ass. Professor Gramhart, I'm fucking coming for you. Alright, we already got beef. Oh, no, we don't need any child labor laws or nothing. It's actually good that the 5-year-olds have to work 16 hours a day. We just need to focus on space. Alright, we will go ahead and call it here since we're at about a little over an hour. We got to meet up with the old Kai-Fi. That's really cool, actually. That he just shows up as a random NPC. Almost, I don't even know if it would have, I think it almost would have been better if he had just literally just been, like, he didn't even have a scene. But the scene was kind of nice to give him some characterization, so. Even though he's, I guess what I'm not surprised that's the trope that they're going for with him, but. But yeah, I'm actually 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.